It's late at night, the house is quiet, you're sitting alone, scrolling through your phone, not really thinking about anything important, and then you feel it, that strange, almost instinctive sensation, like someone is watching you. You pause. Slowly, you lift your head, and there they are, your dog, sitting completely still across the room, eyes locked onto yours, not blinking, not moving, just staring. For a moment, it feels almost uncomfortable. You laugh it off, maybe say something like, "What are you looking at?" But they don't respond. They just keep looking. And what most people don't realize is that this moment, this quiet, slightly strange moment, is one of the deepest forms of communication your dog is capable of. Because in the animal world, eye contact isn't casual. It's not friendly. Among wolves, prolonged eye contact is a challenge, a signal of dominance, a warning that something is about to happen. Most animals avoid direct eye contact unless they have a reason not to. And yet your dog, a direct descendant of those same wolves, chooses to sit in front of you and hold your gaze without fear, without hesitation. That's not normal. That's not instinct. That's something that changed. Over thousands of years, dogs didn't just learn to live alongside humans. They evolved to understand them, to read them, to connect with them in ways no other species can. Researchers studying dog behavior discovered something that, at first, seemed almost impossible. When a dog looks into your eyes and you look back, both of your brains release oxytocin, the same chemical responsible for bonding between a mother and her newborn child. And it doesn't happen on just one side. It happens in both of you. At the same time, the more you look at each other, the more oxytocin is released. The more oxytocin is released, the stronger the bond becomes. It creates a loop, a silent, invisible feedback system that deepens your connection every time it happens. And here's what makes it extraordinary. This doesn't happen with wolves. Even wolves raised by humans don't show the same response. This loop, this shared chemical bond, evolved specifically between dogs and humans. Which means when your dog stares at you, they're not just looking. They're bonding with you on a neurological level. But not all stares are the same, and this is where things become even more fascinating. Sometimes your dog's gaze is soft, their eyes slightly squinted, their body relaxed, their breathing calm. That's a bonding stare. That's your dog saying, without words, "I feel safe with you." It's the canine equivalent of a human smile. A quiet expression of trust, comfort, and connection. But other times, the stare feels different. More intense, more focused. Their ears might tilt forward slightly. Their body becomes still, almost alert. That's not bonding. That's communication. Your dog is trying to tell you something, and they're using the only language they have: attention. Dogs don't use words. They don't explain themselves. They observe. They analyze. They read. Studies have shown that dogs can distinguish between human emotional expressions. They can tell the difference between happiness and anger, calm and stress, even subtle changes in your facial expressions that you might not be aware of yourself. When you're anxious, your breathing changes. Your posture shifts. Your energy feels different. And your dog notices all of it, instantly. So when they sit and stare at you, they're not asking random questions. They're gathering information. They're trying to understand your state. Trying to figure out if everything is okay. Have you ever noticed how your dog looks at you differently when you're sad? Quieter, softer, closer. They don't need you to say anything. They already know. And that stare, the one that feels so intense in quiet moments, is often their way of checking in. Of asking, in the only way they can, "Are you okay?" And when you ignore that moment, when you look away or brush it off, nothing dramatic happens. They don't complain. They don't react. But something small shifts. The connection weakens just slightly, because eye contact, for your dog, is not just attention. It's connection. It's reassurance. It's safety. And then there's the other side of it, the part most people never think about. What happens when your dog stops making eye contact? When they avoid your gaze, look away quickly, or choose not to engage at all. Many people assume it means the dog is independent, or calm, or simply uninterested. But in many cases, it means distance. Because dogs who feel deeply connected seek eye contact. They look at you not because they need something, but because they feel something. And when that disappears, it's often a sign that something in the relationship has shifted. So the next time your dog stares at you across the room, don't dismiss it. Don't laugh it off or look away too quickly. Pause, hold their gaze, let the moment happen, because what feels like nothing to you is everything to them. In that silent exchange, something real is happening, something biological, emotional, deeply ancient. Your dog isn't just watching you. They're connecting with you in a way that goes beyond language, beyond logic, beyond anything we fully understand. And maybe that's why the bond between humans and dogs feels so different from anything else. Not because they can speak our language, but because they don't need to. They've learned something better, something older, a way of connecting that doesn't rely on words at all. Just presence, just attention, just a look that says everything without saying anything. And once you truly understand that, you'll never see that stare the same way again.